What's going on? Benji Kaiser here with Josh Britnell, missionary to Mexico, and he's going to come at us with some advice about how to get started as a missionary, how to become a missionary. I am the Director of Media and Communications at Globe International, and we're just going to talk through this a little bit today and see what Josh has for some advice.
Okay, so the first step, if you're interested in being a missionary, is take a short-term trip. You know, it's a short trip. It's not a huge investment of time or money, but that's a place you can go. You can try it out just for a week or maybe 2 weeks and see, hey, is God calling me to do this? Is God tugging at my heart to do more in this?
Cool. So that, just kind of getting their feet wet, getting plugged in, understanding what it's going to be like to be on mission. What's kind of the next step?
Okay, so if you do that and you really feel like, man, this might be something that I'm called to, this might be something that God wants me to do with my life, talk to a mentor, talk to a pastor, talk to a friend who's been there, and get some advice from them. Ask them to be praying for you and ask them for some advice as well of, okay, what are some things I can do to start moving forward in this call?
Yeah. Say they have that conversation, they're like, man, I'm still feeling called, but they don't really know where they want to go. So like they don't have a specific place. Do they have to know, like, I need to go to Nicaragua or like yourself in Mexico or Africa, or can they just start heading towards something?
So at some point you have to know that, but I think that's way down the road. There's a lot you can do before you know exactly where you're called to. And a lot of missionaries go to one place for training, and their first couple of years are in a different country from where they end up because they want to work with somebody who's doing similar work to what they want to do. And God will continue to clarify that call as you follow Him. As you take those steps, He'll narrow that vision down to a country. So no, you don't have to know, when you're 12, I'm going to be called to China for the rest of my life.
Yeah, and so like you were saying, they can go and they can kind of be an intern with somebody else to kind of gain some experience being on the field and get training on the field.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so man, there's a lot of organizations that do internship programs. There's a lot of organizations that do training. For me personally, I'm connected with Globe International, and they did training, they had internship, they have missionaries all over the field, and they said, hey, if you think you're called here, look, we've got somebody who's in that area, or you think you're called to do this type of ministry, you want to work with kids, we've got people who work with kids, you should go work with them for a little bit of time and see how that works, learn from them, and see if God continues to move you in that direction.
Awesome. So, and how can they get connected with Globe?
So we'll put information on the screen, and we'll put information in the links below. So if you're interested in being a missionary, maybe you've already taken that first step or that second step, but Globe's a good way to help move you forward in that vision.
Yeah, for sure. Like you said, we'll attach those links below. We would love to just have a conversation with you guys, get you connected, really start to unpack that vision that you feel like God's putting on your heart. It is an amazing call. I'm seeing these guys go all around the world, and it's just incredible to see the lives changed and the gospel sent forth to the world. So thank you so much for tuning into this video, and we'll see you here on the next episode.